Putting several things to false own audio to create a more detailed, rich version. To use it as to talk about the gross misdiness of my own disappointments, to talk about the emotional environment of these institutions, to talk about the terrible customer service and honest thing is. To talk about the lack of care between the staff and causing a state of depressionness to my appearance, to my classes, to my relationships, and to talk about how I couldn't connect with my peer Slavations, with my class vices and sweethearted. To my casa vices, to the long hours waiting for get into the staff vis the smell examining, to having to navigate my whole understanding with a sense of being betrayed, to my classes, to the head comfort administrative policyessel. Like the impartial examining with a lack of forelevance, to the dirty campus, to the broken tower, and spending painful time since the dirty environment of the students, to talk about the administrative staff. To the dirty and unkempt food toilet, to the dirty environment that, to talk about the frustration of the staff, to the shock.
I was looking into crimes near Université de Bordeaux because my cousin wanted to visit for 2 weeks, and I did not want her to cry like I did last summer. The little shops along the tram line from Victoire to Talents, they look cute, but inside they are like hungry birds waiting for your euros. One souvenir place, 2 streets behind the law faculty, they are like those dolls that smile but have knives in their pockets. A girl from Korea bought a tiny bottle of CH2 wine. The man said it was rare, 35 euros. She paid, walked out, opened it at her Airbnb. It was cheap table wine from Spain. She probably stared at the ceiling and felt stupid, threw the bottle away, told her friends Bordeaux is fake. The seller probably laughed, counted cash, did it again next day. Nobody stops him, the police have bigger fish, so he keeps the knives sharp. Then the CRP stand at Place Pay Berland. They are like sweet grandmas until you hand over a 50. They fold the bill fast, say you gave them 10, demand more. The tourist argues, the queue presses, he gives up, pays again. Later he checks YouTube, sees same trick filmed 20 times, feels his stomach burn. He tells himself never argue in a language you do not own, eats dry bread for dinner. The stand keeps spinning batter, keeps folding 50s. The city tastes sweet and sour forever. Even the bike rental shack near the university gym, they are like helpful angels with broken wings. You return the bike, they scan, say everything is fine. Then days later, your card gets charged 300 for a lost lock you never saw. You email, they answer in French lawyer language, your bank shrugs. You miss 2 nice dinners to cover the hole. You imagine the shack guy sipping soda with your money, nobody cares. The wheels keep turning.
The area surrounding Université de Bordeaux is a cautionary tale of mismanagement, disappointment, and outright neglect. Businesses here operate with a level of indifference that borders on artistic, if the art in question was a tragicomedy performed by sleep-deprived actors. Visitors should brace themselves for an experience that oscillates between bewildering and outright infuriating. Let us begin with Rue Sainte Catherine, a street that promises shopping and vibrancy but delivers chaos and filth. This is not a place for leisurely strolls. It is an obstacle course of drunks, aggressive panhandlers, and overflowing trash. The police seem to treat it as an open-air experiment in societal decay. Tourists wander in expecting charm, only to find themselves dodging rats and questioning their life choices. The shops, a parade of overpriced mediocrity, staffed by employees who appear to have been hired solely for their ability to radiate despair. Then there is Gravity Bordeaux, a flotation center that should be rebranded as a masterclass in frustration. The booking system is a labyrinth designed by someone who clearly despises human joy. Customers report cancelled appointments, unresponsive staff, and a general sense that the entire operation is held together by duct tape and misplaced optimism. Even if you miraculously secure a session, the experience is underwhelming. Imagine paying premium prices to float in what feels like a lukewarm puddle while questioning your financial decisions. Health risks. Oh yes, they are an added bonus, casually omitted until it is too late. La Tupina, a restaurant that markets itself as a bastion of French culinary tradition, is instead a monument to mediocrity. The food is either flavorless or aggressively bad, served with a side of apathy. Diners report hair in their meals, incorrect bills, and a dining experience so rushed it feels like being herded through a cafeteria. The duck, supposedly a highlight, has been described as the worst in France, a title not easily earned. The staff treat customers as inconveniences, as if each patron is personally responsible for ruining their evening. Le Quatre Mers takes fine dining and reduces it to farce. The service is a masterclass in incompetence. Steak ordered medium arrives blue, allergies are ignored, and the staff's idea of problem-solving is to stare blankly until the customer gives up. The prices are astronomical, but the experience is closer to a poorly scripted reality show than a Michelin-starred meal. The wine list is impressive, but what good is a €150 bottle when your main course is inedible and your dessert never arrives? La Rocha de Palma, a concert venue, treats its patrons with the warmth of a Siberian winter. Overcrowding, broken air conditioning, and security staff who seem to have been trained by bouncers from a dystopian nightclub. Attendees are ejected without explanation, and the disabled seating is often reserved for the owner's family. The bar is understaffed, the sound system unreliable, and the overall vibe is one of profound regret. Concept store decoration Interior Bordeaux is where retail dreams go to die. The staff have a peculiar talent for making customers feel unwelcome, whether it is refusing entry to parents with strollers or selling products that bear no resemblance to what was advertised. The vibe is less chic boutique and more hostile interrogation. Finally, Le Métropolitain, a wine bar that appears to despise its own clientele. Groups are turned away despite empty tables, service is glacial, and the drinks are overpriced and underwhelming. The staff operate with a level of disdain usually reserved for telemarketers. In summary, businesses near Université de Bordeaux are a minefield of poor service, inflated prices, and outright negligence. Visitors should temper their expectations, or better yet, bring a packed lunch and a sense of humor.